What's up, guys? Welcome to the Primary Tech Hub's new YouTube channel, where we'll be sharing with you the latest tips and tricks and tutorials on some of the EdTech tools that we're using in the classroom right now. But today, a lot of teachers have been asking us, it's assessment season, how to set up the Swivl. So we're going to show you today in this tutorial how to set up the Swivl 2014 series. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the first step is to get your Swivl and open it up. And inside you'll see three parts. You have the Swivl robot, and inside you'll have the marker on the 2014 series. And in some parts there's a little pocket here, and inside you'll have the 3.5 millimeter audio jack cable for connecting the iPad to the Swivl for your audio. And you'll also have the marker lanyard that will hold the marker around your neck while you're recording. Take the marker out, that's the on button, and just slide it in there like that, and that will hold your marker. Make sure the IR sensor is at the top and the S is facing straight. And then you can go ahead and take the Swivl robot out of the case and keep that to one side. So the Swivl robot now is ready to get switched on. First step is to press the on button and hold it down for about 2 seconds. It should spring to life, and you should have two red buttons like that. This one on the left, this green button, is the Bluetooth. We'll look at that later. But the red light by the on button will turn green once you turn the marker on, and it should start tracking the marker, and hold it down to switch it off when you're done, and it will stop tracking. On the back we have the audio, and that's the microphone there, and that's where your aux cable will go in, and the other end will go into the iPad or mobile or the camera. And you also have the charging point at the back there on the black at the bottom. So make sure you get your charger. We keep ours in the library with all our other equipment, but make sure that charger goes into the black part and not into the microphone. That can damage the device. Okay. So now we're going to try and fix it to a tripod. Let's say we're teaching in a classroom and we need a bit of height. Use a swivel screw at the bottom of the Swivl tripod, and try and line up those as best you can. It can be quite fiddly to find where the screw fits into the Swivl, but line it up and just start twisting. Keep going until you think it's securely, not too tight. It should be fine like that. Great, so now our tripod is set up, ready to go for our video. Make sure you've got your iPad or camera or whatever you're using. Put it in. A common mistake most people make is they put it in this way, where the audio jack is at the top and it won't reach to the back of the Swivl. So just make sure wherever the audio port is, there, it should be lined up closest as you can to the back, and there you go. The audio aux cable will fit in perfectly, and it won't stretch while the camera turns. Two ways you can go ahead and record this is either by logging into Swivl, make a Swivl account using your Gmail. Just simply log into your Gmail or email address, and it will automatically create an account for you, and it will ask, do you want to open this in browser? Just go open. It will ask you to log in again. Just log in again. Luckily your details will be saved this time around. So a couple of clicks, it will ask you again. You say open, and there you go. You should be ready to go. So once we've logged into the Swivl account, let's switch on our marker. the green light should come on by the power button and it will start tracking the marker, and we're ready to go. The built-in mic will also start feeding back the audio, so it doesn't matter where you are in the classroom, the audio will pick you up just where around your neck. That distance should be perfect, so wherever you move around, the camera will follow you, and the marker will also pick up the audio. You can press record manually here, or there is a button on the marker to record, but you will need to connect it to Bluetooth if you want to turn the recording on from the marker. So let's go ahead and show you how to connect it to Bluetooth. You don't have to do this to do a successful lesson observation. Just come out of Swivl, go to settings, find your Bluetooth settings, and make sure your Swivl is identifiable. There's R1, Swivl 2, and it's connected. Yep, connected. So now when it's connected, I can go back. Oh, it might say allow this to interact. Just press allow. And now when I see at the top there, it shows me that there's no red cross. It will show me that I can pick up my marker and the base device. And when I press record on the marker, it records or stops recording. If it stops recording, you've got an option of delete and done. If you don't like the take, you can press delete, or if you're happy with it, just press done. Disconnect the marker if it's being... And here you go, you've got the uploading in the corner there. This was uploading pretty fast, so sometimes it may take a bit longer. And when it's uploading 100%, it will save to your iPad storage. It might give you the option to delete automatically from your iPad storage if you're sharing a device. And that's a copy onto your Swivl account as well. So you can either share that directly by web link or by email. But if you log into your Mac, you will have access to your Swivl account. You can still access all your recordings. If you're connected to Bluetooth, you can see the base battery. If you click on the robot settings, and see where the audio is being filled in. Once you're finished, if you're sharing the device, just make sure you're signed out, so the next person doesn't start recording onto your Swivl account. And there you have it. Then you can record, shut down the device, and ready to pack up. Okay, so packing up is just the steps at the beginning, but we're just going to reverse them. We are going to take the marker out of the lanyard. Make sure it's switched off so the base isn't chasing you around. Take out the aux cable. We can take the iPad off the base and try and unswivel the swivel. It's a bit tough here. I'm just going to give it a bit of encouragement. And it should come off just by a few rotations. There you go. Back up the tripod, and there we have it. Make sure the swivel base is switched off and everything's ready to be packed away. The marker gets put back on charge. Make sure in there you can see the charging strip, and on the marker make sure those two line up, and it should click in like so. That's ready to be put on charge now. The lanyard and the aux cable can go back into your case, and there's a little pocket in there to keep that nicely tucked away. Pockets if you want. Either back in the case or left out to charge, depending on your school's policy. iPad's ready to go back as well. If you have an iPad with a cover and it's not fitting, I'll just quickly show you again an optional way you can take out the shim. So let's say I want to put a case on my iPad to stop it getting damaged, but now it doesn't fit into the swivel. I can just slide out the shim here. I can try and put the iPad in, but it will be too wobbly and unsafe. So there is an extra piece here we can just pop out, and that will give me a little bit more space to hold an iPad with a case on. Perfect. Still a little wobble, but much more secure than before, and much more safer if you're prone to being knocked over. And again, just pop that back in when you're finished, and it should slide in, and then slide that back and shim back into the base. And there you go. Thanks for watching our video. If you like this and would like more tutorials from us, just give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll release content every Wednesday.
Renderforest.com